checkpoint on the top of the mountain. Would that be a good place to go? You think there might be over at the checkpoint?
It's over this way, that's for sure.
For some
It
reason.
sounds a hell of a lot like somebody's getting shot over here by the checkpoint.
All right, I'm
Or
gonna.
Tarovo, somewhere over here.
I hear somebody walking.
What's that?
I'm trying to set my stream up. I probably should have waited to log in. I couldn't get any audio last night. Talk, talk. Count to five. Just count to five.
Hello?
There you go. I got you now. It wasn't. I think it wasn't plugged in last night. It was. All right. What do I need to run with over there?
My internet's acting like a piece of crap right now.
I think I can just get to the checkpoint by going back to these woods, right?
Yeah, you can get there.
And be able to look over on the hill on Tarovo too. Is the high pop server?
No, I don't think it is. It's about like a medium pop.
It's like kind of mid-morning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
I
little
know.
later than midday.
I know
right
how to
now.
get. I know how to get through here now. I just could. I didn't know that this met up with the docks on the other side. That's why we were just creeping the whole way up.
Yeah, I was literally right beside you guys. And as soon as I ran away, ran down to the warehouse. I don't know. I just don't know how you guys lost me that easily.
Well, we were looking over Tarovo. I was showing her those other guys that we saw, and I was trying to
No,
explain to
no,
her.
no. When we were down in Svet at the docks.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, you guys weren't down. You guys weren't on Tarovo then. We were with. I came up behind you.
There's the trail. I'm coming up on top of the mountain now. Are you close to the checkpoint?
I am. Yep.
Another 3 minutes, I'll be on the top of the hill. Little ways over here. Yeah, we turned around and you're all gone. We're like, oh my god. How did Al get dropped by somebody's
There's
logging
a player
in the checkpoint?
There's a player inside the checkpoint. Yep.
Fuck, I'm almost there. Is he a freshie? Please tell me he's geared. Hey, thanks for that follow. OG. That you shot?
Yeah, that's my shot. You better run.
Damn. You should have let me get into place. I was almost here. Where's he going? Which way is he heading?
He's not heading anywhere.
All right, just let me get over top. I'm almost, I'm like
You might
100
be
yards.
logging out right now.
OG, I thought you were already
Can't
following
see.
us,
I have
man.
to move.
I thought you were already following me, man. Yeah, I'm still not there yet. I'm over top, but a little far on the backside. Here we go. Here we go. I don't have a silencer for this thing now. I don't have a bottle. Was he in the base?
Yep.
I don't see him. I'm looking down. Apparently you're shooting at him, but I don't see him. Is he in the tent?
He's behind the other side of the tent.
You've got zombies running at you.
Can I help you, young one? You cannot go to the park with Kira by yourselves.
I don't
She
see
is
him.
too young.
Which tent? The eastern
He's at the
west?
first tent
West?
closest to Svet.
Okay. He's dead.
I'm on the
He's
other
dead,
side
bro.
of the tracks.
There's a geared player dead down there.
Oh, yeah.
He's geared too.
Absolutely. He's got some gear. Just if you would do me a favor, and I'll check his gear if you want to just keep an eye on me.
I got you, man. I got you. No worries.
You see me moving in
I'm
from
trying
the field to
I'm
the.
trying to see. Yeah, I don't
I'm
have.
coming in right now. I've
This
got a
for some reason this
small
PO
BDU.
scope is this P scope is just. Yeah, I see it. This P scope is just kind of cloudy up here. Is that my optics or is that just the way the scope is? Damn, OG, man, you've been up there
scope.
following.
I'll take that.
You've been following me, man, and
take
you
that,
didn't
too.
even follow my channel, bro. Oh my God. What else he got? Tell me he's got an M4.
No, he don't have an M4. He's got food and drink and shit. He's got a PSO1 scope. I need that.
Yeah, I'd like to get one eventually for my SK, but I'd like to get a better gun than the SK.
Can't have a PSO1 for an SK. Just a PU.
PU then. He doesn't have a PU on him. You got any batteries?
No, we don't.
Does
Just
he have
a
batteries?
PSO.
No batteries.
Nope. Not a damn one. Well, wait a minute. I guess I didn't search through the other PU. I guess I.
Check his
Look.
batteries.
There's a good possibility that neither one of them have batteries in them. But I'll check.
That's a good shot, man. What was that, about 200 yards?
Yep. Yeah, it was about 200 yards.
Man, I wish I would have got up here and got some action, man. You shot when I was 100 yards
That's
away
all
from
right.
the hill.
He's dead now.
He's definitely dead. Did he have some military backpack and stuff? Did he have?
He just had that red dry bag on.
No. He
was definitely on his way to get. Yeah, he would have gotten. He's been around though. He had a few M4 attachments, AK attachments. So he didn't just drop out of the sky. You know, he had some shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think this setup up here is more geared towards it. Hey, OG, can you hear me and him talking? I'm having audio issues yesterday.
I don't know if you'll hear me talking.
Yeah, you will. I have it set up. I have it set up with my Elgato to capture all the audio. That was the biggest thing I was trying to overcome. And if you hook it up analog audio, you get all the audio, regardless of whether they want it or not, unless I mute you.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah, analog audio just doesn't sound as good though as stereo, but it's the only way I can run it to pick up the whole party. You know,
the mono.
Yeah, I mean on stuff like this, you want to hear the whole team talking. You know, you don't just want to hear one guy. Or at least I do when I'm watching the stream.
Oh yeah, the first shot I shot, the one you heard, I beamed him, and I couldn't see him. That's because he literally fell down into a bush. And I was like, "Where's he at?" And I had to move. I had to switch positions, get eyes on him.
Right.
As soon as I got eyes on him, he stood up.
got a music running in the stream. I'm trying to get it equalized. Some panoramic landscape music.
Look, hey, I've been at this for a minute, so I would like to go have a cigarette.
Sure, man.
And I don't want to sit here and server.
We'll log out.
But I just want to let you know, so I'm not just leaving you here and you don't know I'm here and you're like, there's somebody shooting at me. I've done that before.
You're good.
I logged out because you've met Shay and Panda. Me and Panda logged out of a barracks at Troitsko. And, well, we weren't in the barracks. Shay was in the barracks. And we logged out, and right as he was logging out, there was 3 dudes ran through the woods from the west into Troitsko. And it was crazy because then another dude logged in the same barracks as him. So there was a lone dude, a group of 3, and Shay standing in the showers. And he's like, guys, log back in. He was freaking out. But he knew that's because we
I don't
told
think
him,
anybody else is
we
going to
told
come
him
through
we
this
were,
checkpoint in the next 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm positioned in a way so if somebody came down this hill behind me, they wouldn't see me, on the trail.
That's a good, I know where you're sitting. There's a really good spot to sit over there.
A little nick up here where it covers behind you so nobody can creep up on you.
Are you sitting by that tree up there?
No, I'm actually in the rock, like in a little alcove in the rock.
See, now, you got to be careful with that. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Not a lot of people can see you from down and then from behind or around.
But if somebody's
from
coming
where
up,
I am across the tracks, are they?
you can see. No, I'm saying if somebody came up in front of me on the trail, I'd have to pop them because they would see me immediately.
Well, they would have to get right up on you, though, right?
Yeah, I'm just sitting in a rock. Like there's a rock that goes up real high behind me.
Well, what I'm saying is, I think I know where you're at. If you're across the tracks where I am with the sniper rifle looking over, you'd just be sitting there, you'd stick out like a sore thumb.
You just have to
Same
look.
as I do from the other side.
When you log in, you just have to look over here. I don't think you can see me that good. I'm kneeling, so.
Just from where I am.
Are you still in?
Anywhere else? No. I'm having a cigarette.
Okay. Are you how far up from the tracks are you sitting? Like right off the tracks? I just don't think it they're not gonna like entertain that thought. You know what I mean? Like when they first pull up here, they're focused on that checkpoint. They're not gonna be like, oh, let me look all around up in the mountains first for a sniper. You know what I mean? By the time they realize somebody's up here,
most people aren't.
it's too late. Unless somebody's coming up here to do the exact same thing,
Right. Well, then, you were right on both accounts. In the first one is most people, as like a fresh spawn,
They're focusing on zombies.
if I go to that checkpoint, I run right through it. Fuck the zombies. I run right through. I take a look. If there's something to grab, I grab it. I don't crouch and move through that checkpoint. I run through that checkpoint. Zombies or not. And then I just lose the zombies and or deal with them fast as I can. You know that house that's further down the road?
Yeah, I go in
those
there.
Cars?
I go in there and sort through my shit.
Yeah, I go in there and I'll get rid of the zombies through that house and then move on. And once you get to those cars, unless you're on the side of the same side of the barracks as I am, you got no shots on them.
Right.
Or it's harder to hit.
So, my first weekend, I went under the bridge trying to go west. And right under the bridge, onto the right, there was probably 50 tents. And they just happened to have a bunch of shit in them. They just set them up on the side of the road. I guess they were just dupers.
They just set up a god tent and left it. The group set up a tent
Is
after
your
they
God
nuked it.
tent still in that server? Is your tent still in that one server in the woods?
Probably not. They're probably gone by now.
Somebody took them, or if we logged in, it should still be there if the server wasn't wiped, right?
Unless somebody took the tents or tore them down.
Right.
But I'm telling you, they're gone. We we just there. You remember how many of us that were up there? We
Yeah.
picked it almost clean.
Yeah. Half the shit was glitching. Probably if it glitches
Well,
like that, if you
what it
pick it
was
up,
was
if you
there
pick it
was
up and move it, would you be able to get stuff out of it then?
nope, no. And some of the problem is that really there's some of the stuff isn't even in there. You're trying to pick stuff up
Well,
that's
it's
not
not
there.
there. Right.
And yeah, somebody had already picked it up, like the Mosin. Even the sawed-off Mosin, somebody grabbed it. Somebody grabbed the Mosin. The foul was still in there. Somebody had the foul. It was all gone. It just some of the stuff looks like it's still there.
Right.
Ammunition was doing it. Like this ammunition wouldn't come out, but that ammunition would, and this would come out, and that clip wouldn't. It's not that it's glitched. It's just not there. Oh, that poor sucker.
His body's gone already.
Oh yeah, he despawned. We're so far away. It don't take no. If you're the further away you are, like you get to a certain point and the body just goes poof and it's gone.
So do you even have time to loot the damn thing from shooting them up here? You got to go right down to it quick, don't you?
Well, especially from where I am, like being on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a much better position to run across and.
Right.
See, this is what I was telling you last night. You had one guy sitting on this side of the tracks, on the south side of the tents, and you got somebody up on the cliffs on the north side of the tents looking down in. Your angle is ridiculous from up there. Like you can almost see everything from anywhere up there. Like you were up there looking yesterday. That's a hell of an angle.
Damn. I gotta fucking change my screen. What sucks is I game on the center I've got 3 screens, and I game on the center one. When I pull up new stuff on the PC, it spawns behind my screen that I play on. So I have to fucking log out, like change screen adapters. You know what I mean? Like my chat window opens up. When I open it up fresh, then I have to go out of that screen. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, your guy, that dude that I just killed, was literally went for a spot where you couldn't see him because he thought that he was getting shot from where you're at.
On the corner of the building right there?
Well, he moved from the wall because he realized
it was
once
coming
he
on.
stood up.
Yeah, he realized it was
yeah,
coming from your side.
Yeah, once he stood up and got shot again, he was like, shit, it's not coming from there. There wasn't nothing he can do. I got 2 rolls of barbed wire on me. I'm going to hold somebody up here. I'd like to, anyways. Unless you'd like to take a pot shot at somebody, that's up to you.
I mean, I could put them down. You can go there and tie them up. If you put them down, that's not necessarily if you hit them in the body, right? They pass out.
Yeah, you can make them go uncon fairly easy, especially if they're at those tents. Because I'm telling man, those zombies. If you start shooting, like if I just wanted to be an asshole, I'd shoot the ground near a zombie.
And they get aggroed on him,
like near the player, and they'll go to where the bullet hit, and if the player's still near it, they'll aggro onto him and start chasing his ass down.
Yeah, all those zombies seem to be out in the field. They're not even in the checkpoint.
About 5 minutes, they'll meander back into that camp. You come up here and sometimes those zombies, there's 6 of them just running around the fields in the cars. And then other times every single one of them are rolling around right on that street beside and inside the tents.
Tell you what throws you off is the damn rocks falling, man.
Man, it's something you got to get.
Sounds like somebody's coming up on you.
It bothered me too. When I first started playing, it bothered me a lot.
fight?
Yeah, you want to hit me up with one?
I figured Al would be on.
Sweet.
Ain't seen him?
I didn't. I haven't messaged him. Matter of fact,
Yeah, I messaged him.
I just got on and started lone wolfing it, trying to find some batteries. Now I really need batteries because I have a PSO1 I could put on my AK. Not that I need it. I have a Tundra. I got a Winchester with a hunting scope, so I really don't need the PSO1.
Trying to see where you are. Oh, you're not loaded in yet. You sitting on top of the rock?
No, I'm in here. Nope. No, I'm not. I'm not down by the rocks. I'm a little further down from there.
Yeah, I can see. I can't see through that far with this PU scope. It's not. It gets cloudy when I look that far. I guess it's the sun hitting, bouncing off the scope. I do this.
I see you sitting there.
You see me?
Hmm?
Not real well though, can you?
Oh yeah, you're as clear as day.
But you wouldn't see me if you didn't know where I was at, you know?
Yeah, if I wasn't looking for you, oh yeah, you're just a speck up there, man.
I found, the only thing I've ever found in this checkpoint is a bunch of attachments and I think one of those little submachine guns.
Yeah, this one's good for SG5. Yeah,
Get you started.
or nothing, because everybody whores this place really bad. So
On server, where is it? Let me see. I mark all this stuff on my map so I have it. And server, right over here on the other side in 3864 and Typobo right over here. There's a base built into that industrial place. Yeah, that big building where where the pond is and the industrial building. That whole they perimetered in that whole area that's on concrete in there. And the building, there's a bunch of tents in there.
Well,
and they're god tents, but they
after
didn't have
la-
shit in them. I mean, they did, but
that's because they've been looted out already.
Been-
They've been hoard already.
well, they had air seals on them. They still had airlocks on them. I think they were loading stuff in it or either moving stuff out of it. It had probably 100 lights, gens, just random miscellaneous shovels and shit, like building shit mostly.
Yeah. Well, there's a god tent. My buddy that makes them has a god tent that he doesn't really hand out a lot because it's just a huge amount of god tent that's just building supplies and tools and
I'd like to build a base.
like one whole carport full of nails.
I'd like to build a
A
base
whole
once
carport full of logs.
Yeah, I'd like to build a base when they get all the updates done. You know. I can't wait to run the map. I can't run them. I can't wait to run the map at night with the damn goggles on. You know.
You need batteries.
Yeah, they go through batteries like every 20 minutes.
Won't last.
Yeah, I watched Minder last night or Mender last night.
Yeah, it's like 10 or 20 minutes. I can't remember. I know it's
about
not
20
very
minutes.
long.
It's about
right?
20 minutes.
And if the battery's damaged, it's even less.
You go through 3 batteries on a night cycle. If you use it the whole time. Or he did. That's PC. So, you know, I mean, on PC, I'm sure I could go find anything I want. Just go into a modded server, you know. Like, you could find all kinds of damn guns. He was running with a 338 yesterday on a modded server. Some of it was
He
bad,
had
man.
an AR, an M10, and all this other awesome stuff. I wish we had
Yeah. I
the
got it on
JTAC.
PC. I'm not that good at I'm just not that good at keyboard yet. I'm trying to I practice every day. I play for like 30, 45 minutes with a keyboard, just getting the movements down. But I couldn't go into combat with a keyboard right now. I'd get my ass handed to me. My mouse is too big. I got a gaming mouse, but it's just too big. I realize that now when you start playing, you need something small. Where are you, man?
And it's
Fuck, I
good
can't
to
see
have
you.
a.
Give me a
It's good
landmark.
to
What,
have
what are you
a. It's
standing beside? Is there a?
if you. All right, all right.
I see a big pile of rocks straight across from me. Halfway lined
If
up,
you
ran straight across.
scan,
You're right.
scan down the tracks from left to right, and there's like a little gap in between the trees, and there's like an electrical pole or in between.
Yeah, I see it. And then a wall, a little rock wall.
There's no rock wall. It just goes straight up.
I can't see that damn far.
I'll walk out there a bit.
I can't see that far. The scope gets so.
I'm above the tracks too. You should be able to make me out to some degree with the PSO or the PU scope.
I don't know which. Are you standing up now near the track?
I am.
I can't see you. That's a long shot all the way out there.
It is a long shot. That's about 400 meters right there.
That's way
300.
That's too far with a damn PU scope for me. That's why I was kind of thinking I need a hunting rifle instead. A hunting scope. I can't see, bro. Like I'm trying. I think I'm.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can zoom in twice, so you're there.
I can't see.
Your camo and stuff, you blend in very well though. So
I mean, this color is a rock.
if you weren't looking for you wouldn't find you.
All right, there's a set of little small trees right across the other side of the track. Are you near any of those? If you were walking from your side, you cross the second track and there's a group of trees. I can't see you, bro. There's no way.
I'll run down there. I'll show you where I'm at.
All you have to do is go to the first
I'm
track.
on the tracks now.
All right, I see. You can go back. Yeah, I was looking a little to the left is where I was looking. See, anything past that track, it gets dark up in there, and I can't see that area. There you go. I see you now. Yeah. Damn, you're up high. Okay, I got you now. I could never shoot you at that distance with this gun. It'd probably work. I
you
mean,
could,
yeah, if I was
but
a good
it
shot.
would be a hell of a shot.
What are you shooting right now? The 527?
No, I got the Winchester, the 308.
Uh,
That's why that guy dropped like a sack of potatoes when
yeah.
I shot him once.
If I put my scope down, there you are. If I put my scope down, I'll lose you. The 308 FAL or
Tundra,
Tundra? That's right.
which it's a Winchester. It's the Winnie.
That's like that's really like a damn 300 mag, isn't it? Or either more like a 7mm, something like that. As in
it's
per
308,
se,
man.
yeah, I know 308, but it has the same power as a 7mm or the when you're hunting, you know.
It's actually the 308 is like a 7.62 by 63. Because the Russians make several different sizes. Like there's the 39 is the smallest, then the 54 is closer, and then the 63 is almost literally the same exact thing as the 308.
Right. I like that FAL. That's why I thought he took
That
it
is
from me that
nice.
day, because it was glitched out in my bag when I came back, and I picked it up, and then I logged, came back in, and it was gone. It showed me that I had it,
Yeah.
but I didn't have it because it was in my
Yeah,
bag.
I feel like your guns were bugged, man.
I was in my bag, and I mean, I don't know if he took it or not. He just the reason it made me think that he took it is because he was hounding me all day to get it. He was like, "Man, come on, man, let me get that for this." I didn't want
You
to.
know,
I didn't want it.
Joe, part of me wanted to shoot him and then look through his inventory to see if he had your foul on him.
I would have been pissed if he did, man. I would have just been so.
I would have been pissed if I shot him and he didn't. But yeah, I would have been happy if I shot him and it was on him. I'd be like, you lying sack of
He
shit.
hadn't come in to play with us since then either.
No,
That's what leads me to believe he's did it. That's why I don't like playing with young
I was
kids.
kind of sketched with Warrior.
I don't like playing with kids because of that. He was just acting.
Well,
He was acting
Shay and
retarded the whole way, man. Like, I mean, yeah, some guys are cool, but most of the time, man, I'm like, he was running around from tree to tree hiding, and then you're gonna get mad if I shoot you, but you won't identify yourself. But you're pulling triggers on people when you know that it's one of us. He shot that dude.
right. That's why I was sketched with him.
He shot Al. He fucking knew Al was with us. When I first met him, he wasn't
Yeah,
that
he just
bad.
didn't seem as
He
surprised or as apologetic about it as I would have been had it been me.
he played a medic when I first met him, and he ran around in medic clothes like a surgeon outfit, and he was cool. But ever since he got that damn ghillie suit and went out in Northwest Airfield, he lost his fucking mind or something.
Yeah, he sketched me out. Like Shay and Silver. Well, Silver. You seen that? He was the one that was popping off shots and being really crazy when I set those god tents down. He's the one that shot himself, and then I shot him because he was shooting at Shay, and he kind of gets on my nerves.
He wasn't
play
with
with
us.
a dude.
He wasn't
He's
with
on
us last
PC
night.
now. Craven. No, no. Craven, you would like Craven. He's older, and he don't like to play with Panda or especially Silver.
It's
And
taken me a bit
guys,
to get used to him. He was the only one I just really had, at first. He's just young, man. That's all. But he's all right with me.
Yeah.
That's why I had him muted every time he
Panda.
came in. So the other night, you
Panda's
remember, you're
good
like, you
for
can't
the-
hear him talking? I was like, no, I can't hear him
Yep.
talking. I muted him. It just seems like
Panda's
younger
really good to
people are
have.
always trying to prove, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I know that, I know that. Like the first dude I played with, Fallen, he's pretty bad about that,
Yeah.
man. He was drunk the other night. I just couldn't play with
Well, and what upsets you too is when you play with a lot of these kids and you're building a base, somebody
him. He's gonna get mad.
starts popping shots off.
Oh yeah, giving your location up.
They'll just start shooting and being dumb. Like they get bored, and it's like, man, if you're bored,
Go somewhere else.
where you're in party chat. Yeah, go somewhere else. Go 2 towns over, or go sit somewhere and wait for people, or go to a military base and loot it or something, or be useful.
I think if we made a base,
Stop playing.
I think if we made a base and buried all the stuff, maybe like a few hundred yards off from the base, we just have a centralized location. You know what I mean?
People will find it.
Yeah, I mean,
All
I'm
it
not
takes
saying
is one
keep.
person out of the group to say the wrong thing.
Yeah,
And I just, to me, it's a waste of time. You just put all that time and effort into building a base, just to have it get hit and raided. And
I guess I watch too much PC though, where the role player servers are private and they respect each other's shit. And when they do have wars, they don't. You know what I mean? It's like legitimized. Like the leader will go meet with another leader and they'll have talks and
yeah,
Like-
they'll have a parlay and
they'll decide if
Make
they're
a
going to
peace
go to
treaty
war.
or-
And yeah, they won't just come in and just
yep.
desecrate your whole fucking base.
Well, a couple of dudes that play both that go back and forth, they were talking about right now they were in another group that is neutral between almost all the other groups, and they actually were part of a parlay. Like the 3 groups got together with their leaders and came over there under their protection, and they had a sit down, and they didn't have a peace treaty. They didn't make peace. They just had a ceasefire agreement. And they were told each other to strictly stay out of each other's territories until further notice.
I guess that's how they do it, though. They hold a territory. Like each faction holds an
They do.
area.
They hold
There's
a
actually
territory.
factions. There's
That's
factions
their
on here
area.
on a couple servers, but I joined a couple discords, but they're just not very active. I guess they don't have enough people
Well,
to
if you don't have
participate.
enough people to cover your area, they'll take your area away. Like
Yeah.
if you're a small group and you think you're gonna have this huge area that's yours, people will be like, nope. You
The
only got like
biggest
12 dudes. You can't cover
the
all that
biggest
ground.
area that's still active on the Xbox server is in a particular server, but their base is all the way up in the northwestern, like above Tizzy. They stay up there, like they don't.
Studderoy.
Yeah, they don't come from down there. Like they don't send
It's
people on the
um,
coast for any reason.
they have a base. The Rangers are one, and they have a base set up. It's literally the entire town of Starry Yar.
Is it?
Yeah, they were decent enough. I mean, I guess they were a part of people from the uh, United Nations or NATO, and then PMC was intertwined with NATO for a minute.
There's another group called
I
the
don't know that.
SWAT. It's like a SWAT tactical group. That's the one I joined, and then there's another one called the. Well, I don't know. I have to pull up the page again, but I joined a couple of their discords just to see what they're about, and they're just not very active on the Discord. So if they're not active on the Discord, I'm sure they're not very active in the game. And then you got a group of cannibals, and you got a faction of just don't give a fucks. You know what I mean? All the damn young kids are gonna join that faction. Well,
Yeah, usually if I get in and I talk to a group and the one of the leaders starts talking, and they're like, "Hey man, what's up?" I'm like, "Yep, I'm
yeah,
out of here."
yeah, I see you, bro.
Like, don't want to deal with this group.
I can't fucking deal with a squawker leader. If you got a squawker leader, then I guess the rest of you don't even know what color your underwear
Adept Ghost. We gave that kid. That kid got a rough. I can't say we, but other people. They backstabbed that poor kid so many times,
What
and he
happened?
is such a good kid. This poor kid, his name's Ghost, Adapt Ghost, and he's a really good player. Like he's not like the best at sharpshooting, but man, he will be right on your ass going into a situation. Don't care. He'll be right there on your hip, and I respect that. And he listens, and he does have good ideas, but everybody seemed to just want to betray him and kill him. And I never understood why they were
Yeah,
treating him so
I got a
poorly.
guy
And
that
he's younger.
I got a guy that's like that wants to play with me all the time, but man, he's aggravating too. He
When
doesn't
Ghost
listen
isn't
though.
aggravating, that's what kills me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hell,
My one buddy
you
Hayden,
should
who
let
I've
him
been
run with
playing
you
this
guys.
game with from day one.
You should let him run with you guys.
Well, they play now, but he would bitch about Ghost all the time. And I finally just laid it out and was like, Hayden, you're a queen, man. You're a prima donna. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, don't deny it. You're a queen when it comes to games and your loot. It's like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like, as soon as you think somebody's touched something, you immediately blame it on Ghost. And then you secretly plot to murder him. And then, when in truth be told, he probably absolutely had nothing to do with any of it.
Right.
That happened to him so many times.
Shots?
Ooh. From Svet?
I don't know, man. It sounded like it came across there from you. It could have been, but that's in Svet for sure. No doubt. Two different guns.
Do you want to wait
Yeah.
here for
Yeah.
him, or do you want to
Yeah.
move
Let's
into Svet?
let's wait here because it's going to be dark in about 20 minutes, man. I think that's probably a geared player running the coast.
Two single shots, though. That's not enough to determine.
Yeah, if they started popping off.
One sounded like started sounded like small caliber Scorpion pistol. The other one sounded like a shotgun. forgot this PSO1 scope will work without a battery.
Yeah. It just doesn't have the red on it. I've got a PSO1 scope too.
Yeah, just don't have. I prefer it. I actually prefer it that way.
You can measure out your distance with those scopes. Put the guy player under the curve. It's a pain in the ass.
No, I love it, man. This is. I would rather have it black instead of red, to be honest with you. Feels like it's blurry when it's lit up.
Yeah.
Like the lines are sharper when it's just the black.
Damn, I'm surprised you didn't see anybody coming down the tracks from the other way. You'd be able to hear them, wouldn't you? Close enough. You'd be able to see them, definitely. I see you. I see you. Barely, though. I hear sticks breaking. You can use a PSO1 as just a set of binoculars too. You
I
see
don't
the,
even have them on my gun.
you see the mountain? You see the mountain across from me to your left, over by the bridge? Do you think you can shoot from over there?
Yeah,
You probably need a VSD though.
you can, but well, I have a Tundra or any one of the two hunting rifles with hunting scopes would be better.
Yeah.
But then, like, I have a rangefinder on me, but I don't have a battery. So I would, it's doable, but it'd be nice to know exactly what the distance is.
So you
I
pull
don't
up the
trust
map.
the Izerguide map.
That was close. That was real close. That sounded like it was behind you.
Yeah, it's getting closer.
Look over
It's
there.
it's coming from Svet in town.
Damn, I wish I had the night vision, but really, I don't think anybody's coming through here at night.
You'd be surprised.
I've got the night vision scope, but I don't have a gun to put it on. I could hold it in my hand and look through it. But
Oh, at nighttime,
yeah.
you just go sit down there in a bush and wait for some asshole to walk through.
Sounds like a Tundra.
Yeah, that was definitely a higher caliber rifle. Could have been a shotgun. I think it's a shotgun. It's the same. It's a shotgun
You sure? It sounds like a rifle.
or a Mosin or a BK, but it's not a. I don't think it's a Tundra or a SVD. It'd be nice if it was a geared player. They come through here. That'd be great.
Damn, sunset's quick boy, when it starts going down, doesn't it?
It does. Once it starts going down, it's
Ball game.
it don't take long.
What's the population on its server? I didn't even think of that. It's low pop, probably.
It's almost it's low pop right now, and we're hearing gunshots.
Really need a high pop, don't we?
We'll switch servers.
I've got some elderberries. Got to pick them yesterday. Some pristine pork steaks, I think. Ooh. It says raw. Those are the ones we got from that fucking moose up there, I think. No, this isn't the character I was up there with. I don't think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. This is the character we went across the north with. So what I'm thinking about doing is when everything gets done is like burying my sniper rifle and all the ammo at my locations, like my sniping locations. Just bury them there. So all you have to do is
Mm-hmm.
just carry a backpack. You know what I mean? Then you can shoot there and then bury it back.
Well, if you have it buried, it's in a bag already, so you could just make sure all you have to do is find a shovel, dig it up,
Yep.
get your shit, and then put the bag back in the ground. When you're done, you just dig the bag back up, put everything back in it,
Yep.
rebury it.
Takes
Or
what
a sea chest, you've seen plenty of those laying around.
I have.
You can bury one of those too.
How much does a sea chest hold?
100 shots.
100 shots.
I can't take it anymore. I'm moving back down towards Svet. I want this. I want to find out who in the hell's shooting.
That's dark. Let's get on a high pop. Let's do that instead of chasing some lone wolf.
Ain't a lone wolf. Sounds like maybe two people running through Svet.
Playing cowboy.
Shooting at zombies, maybe.
Might be shooting at damn spawns. We just lucked out
Yep,
last
I'm
night. He's getting closer, bro.
Oh my god.
He's getting
I don't
closer.
want to do it. I don't
He's
wanna,
over there behind you, man.
I don't want to. No, he's not over behind me.
Sounds like he's getting closer wherever he is.
He's literally to your left, my right.
He's
down
not.
the-
He's not up here
either
with me,
railroad
is he?
tracks.
He's not up here with me.
No, he's down the railroad tracks or down the road.
What is the gun that sounds really high pitched when it fires with a silencer, like a? You know what I'm talking about? Is that the VSD with a silencer, or is that an AK?
Oh, there's a player inside the tents.
Let me see.
He's going to the. Yep.
I see
He's
him.
moving. He's in the far tent.
I see him. He's moving quick too, isn't he? That's probably shotgun. I have no eyes. I'm looking at the tent.
He's inside the tent.
Come on, buddy, come out. We lighten him up. He's a freshie. He's got an orange backpack.
Okay. I can go down and hold him up. He's still in there?
Yeah, he's still in there. I don't know what the fuck he's got to be changing clothes. He ain't come out yet. I've got to get an angle if he comes out the front. In the center. He goes out the back, I don't.
Mm-hmm. There's no back.
Okay, he's got to come out the front.
You're positive he ran into the tent?
Yeah, he went in the tent, I'm positive. He might have logged.
Okay.
I think he logged.
He'd be a fucking madman to log out right there.
See him in the window? It's too dark, man. I can't fucking see. I think he's in the window. Man, the light's escaping me quick, bro. I can just see it dissipating by the second. Dude, he's still in there. He had to have logged. You see anything? Can you see through the tent window?
I can see through, but I don't see anything in there.
I'm 100% positive that's the last eyes I had him going in that tent. I'm getting where I can't even see now, bro. Now, see, this is when the lighted optics work better. You know what I mean? Is that a flashlight? Did I see a light come on in there?
No. Oh, I didn't see one.
Fuck, it's dark.
I cannot believe that he logged out inside that tent.
I don't. He didn't come out, but at this point, I can't see. The only thing I can see is the flooring inside of it, just barely. I couldn't make a shot right now if I had to. Damn, that sun went down quick, man. I couldn't tell you if he come out now or not. He probably just went in there and sat till dark, maybe. Can you see it still? I don't have any gamma. I bought a $400 fucking monitor. There's no gamma on it. Can you believe that shit?
That's crazy.
I bought a 400 4K. It's a 28-inch Asus for my specifically for this Xbox to hook to my PC system, and I can't see a fucking thing on it. Yeah, I can't see anymore. I've got my night vision scope here, but I don't have a battery either. I'm gonna get off these rocks, walk inside the woods, and log.
All right.
I wish it would tell you when people log in and out. It tells you when they're kicked. Hey, you don't have any tetracycline, do you?
I do.
I need some. I'm sick. I'm logging now. Go to a high pop. Let's go to a European server.
Yeah, we can.
Let's go to a European server. Most of them will be on right now because it's evening. Hell, I don't know. All the European servers are fucking low.
I need to get a cup of coffee. Take a piss. I'll be right back.
I jumped in on medium. picked a windy ass fucking map. I'm talking about windy. Wonder if that affects your ballistics. All right, I got you. It's a windy ass map, but I'm gonna send you an invite. It's
So,
it's windy as
how
hell.
long have you been? You've just started playing this like not that long ago.
A month. Been on about a month
About a month.
at the most.
Yeah, that's definitely not long enough to know the map.
I mean, I'm getting better at it. The only thing I can do is say that the
You
more,
are.
the I'm really familiar with the East Coast. I'm good until we get about middle of the map, and everything up northwestern. I don't know that much about it all. I could find my way if I got lost a lot better, just
Well, here's
because.
the thing: is you know enough to know that you know where the train tracks are. You
Oh
know the
yeah,
train tracks go all the way around the map,
yeah,
and the train tracks take you close to almost every major town slash
right,
military base. They're not far from it.
right,
So if you know, even if you don't have a compass and you use the sun or the stars or
yeah.
the way the clouds move
They move towards the
to,
coast,
you can even use
right?
you can, you can easily go, I'm north, I want to go south to hit the train tracks. No
Well,
matter where you are up north, except for extremely west, if you go south, you're gonna hit the train tracks. Like it's just, it's that easy. But
I
then it's
just,
not. It's
I
real. I
just,
think it's that easy because I've been doing this for eight
well, I
months.
had to take a fucking class again on compass reading, but yeah, I mean, I can definitely figure out how the map goes. I mean, I've got a whole screen, like a
Hmm.
27-inch monitor with a map on it, so I stick to the roads if I get lost. I can find my way pretty
Well,
much.
you have what kind of compass do you use? That orienteering
No,
compass
I
or
use the gold one, the real one.
yeah, you use that brass compass. That's the one right there.
Yeah.
Piss on that.
That orienteering is
I
just for
can
the
use it.
map. That's for if you have a map.
That's what I was telling the guys. Like the younger fellas are like, what is an orienteering map for? I'm
It's
like,
so
you're
you
supposed
can
to
find
use it.
elevations. That's what I,
Right. Well,
yeah.
you use it too. You use it in conjunction with a map.
Yeah, you have to line it up on the map, and then it doesn't give you true north.
Well, what you do is you line the map up with the compass, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. That's why it's got the
So you put
measurements
the
on
compass down over where the key is, like the northeast southwest,
it.
and you just line north to north, and then you know you're oriented.
I hear a elk up here.
Mm.
It's windy as a fuck up here, man. I mean, it's windy.
That elk is over that hill, way across that field,
Yeah, over here
like
in the town
those
on the other side of
fields
me.
to the east of Torovo. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
there's
he's up
there's a
over
lot of
there
there's a
somewhere.
lot of elk up there. I always hear them over there when I'm up this way.
When this game first came out, you couldn't find animals that close to the coast ever.
The what's the town? Belle Polona. That's where it sounds like it's at.
Balea Polana.
Yeah, there's nothing but a bunch of fruit trees over there. It's not even really a house.
There's BP and CP. There's Chinea Polana and Balea Polana.
Yeah,
And then there's Polana.
It's just farmland.
Most of it out there.
So
Once you get off the coast until,
the
unless you're
ATOG.
north and hitting Novo and Severograd, everything in between there is fields and woods,
Hmm.
little towns.
So like the way I found my way, I know I could get to the middle base now. I got lost like the first week trying to find it, but I just go all the way down to the bridge down in Sereno, and then I go straight across, and to get on that winding road up there and cut through the field.
Eventually, you'll get to the point, Joe, where like you see how I just like I know it's this direction and run right through the woods, right through the fields, tree lines, pass over roads, and just go because I know it's over there.
Right.
And once you get to that point, your travel time you'll cut your travel time in more than half, more than half. Like last night, Shay was complaining about coming from Troy. He's like, I don't want to go back there. It's like, man, you know damn well it'll take us 20 minutes to
If you
run
can
from
cut
here
through
to
the
there.
woods, if you can cut through the woods, you cut a lot of time off for sure.
Well, and from where we're at, it's literally a straight shot down those tracks or north of that through the woods.
Where
There's
was
a
he at?
road that
Where
goes
was he
right
at?
to it.
You said where was he?
He was at Troitsko at that military
Oh yeah.
base that
All, all
we
you had to
hit
do,
up before we went to Tizzy that one
all you
night.
had to do is just run down that road and go south, man. It's southwest, and you run right into the tracks. Or you run in Cervino, then the tracks are right there. Cervino's a small town, but I found my Mosin in
If
Cervino.
you really want to, if you really want to hit Troitsko and not miss it, you can literally go north all the way to the border where the edge of the map is,
Hmm.
and you'll go down and you can see it. Troitsko is stupid close to the border of the map. You can look down from the border of the map and see the wall of Troitsko.
The thing that bothers me of going up there now is just the wolves. You know what I mean? Like I'm not, I I, I don't want to run up there solo because of wolves. Not with a really high geared player, but I haven't only been attacked but once though. But knock on fucking wood, you know.
Yeah.
I heard it. I tried to talk to another guy I know that plays this, and he was attacked 5 fucking times, man, in one night. I mean, that's crazy. Up around the western, middle western part of the map. You know what I'm talking about? Lapatino or somewhere Zabola,
Yeah, that's low hell.
Zabolite or
That's on
something
the
like
other.
that. But
Zap.
but
Is it Prudno?
yeah. So anyway, though, the benefit of being out there though is the helicopter crash sites are all out there. But the helicopter
Heli
spawns
crashes. You can get
even
heli
show
crashes all the way down
southwest.
to the coast.
Yeah, southwest. They're showing on the southwestern end, and it looks like
Yeah,
that's
there's Kamenka tents.
yeah. They're Kamanka, and to the left of Kamanka, west of it, it looks like it's nothing but forest. All out there on the border.
It's
On
a
the
lot of woods.
yeah. I mean, that's
On
where
the
I was
west
thinking
border,
if
it is literally a thick patch of woods all the way up
if
there.
I was going to build a
In
base,
Tizzy.
it'd be up somewhere over there. But just because it's so wooded, but I think I want to just
When
build
I
a
first
base
started playing this,
just to do it. You know.
me and my buddy Hayden and Jordan, we built a base in these thick pine trees, and we didn't use walls. We used camo netting. We put up the posts to build a wall, and then you can just hang camo netting on it. So that's all we did. You can walk right through it, but I mean, just to walk by it, you had to walk through it to
Right.
actually see it. And we had that. There was that there. That was there for a month, and we lost it because of server wipe. They wiped the servers again, and we lost our base.
There's a shitload of people on this server. This
It's
server.
probably about a medium pop.
This is probably a high pop now. Look at all the people on it. There must be 50 people on it.
If you scroll down, and it only goes like a few names past before it jumps to the top, it's probably a medium. What I do is I look at the bottom name on the list, and then I go from the top and I just press up and go to the bottom of the list, and then look for the name I saw at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I look for that name, and that's how I can quickly judge whether it's a low or medium pop or high pop.
Did you look at it yet?
It's a medium pop. somewhere in between there.
Yeah, it's borderline high. I think we stand a better chance of seeing somebody come through here now than on the last one. It's so damn windy. Hey, does windage affect bullet drop?
Not yet. I hear tell in the future that it will. They want to do that, but not yet. Bullet drop is a thing though,
Oh yeah.
and losing power over distance is a thing. The Tundra and the CR 527 at 200 yards will hit them as hard as it from the time it leaves the barrel
Right.
up to 200 meters will hit them the same amount of force. After that, it starts dropping and losing power. Typically, a headshot with a Tundra with from 200 meters in is death.
Yeah. I'd say with any
It's
of
just
these guns.
instant red screen.
Any of these guns do that though. Any of the high-powered sniper rifles.
The Mosin can and the SVD can, provided they're not wearing a helmet.
Yeah, I guess body shot would be better if you're trying to get one captured. Chest, hit them in the chest. Or would it be more towards the center mass, lower? Like around the nut area? If you're trying to, like, keep one alive.
Right now? Yeah, I'll take you to the bank. I'm not giving you a piggyback ride, but
Uh-oh.
I'll drive you.
Take me to the bank. Giving away money. I took
Hell,
a few hours.
There's been a lot going
I take
on,
a few hours off from work.
and
Play.
I've been hanging out with my I've been down here hanging out with my grandparents. They're getting really old, and people have been on vacation, and it's just we don't want to put them in nursing homes. We've decided that we were going to take care of them, so sometimes I stay down here and I run them to the dollar store or the grocery store or the bank, or take her to this so she can get her hair done and stuff like that. And
yeah, or I moved in. I came back home, moved in with my mom because she got cancer. She's in remission now. It's been about a year and a half.
all right, now what server are you in?
You're not in the server with me?
I was, and I popped out because she had to talk to me for a minute.
There you go.
Beautiful.
It's windy.
5 and Q. Oh my God, it's a high pop.
Yeah, I told you.
It is now. Is
I need to put a bottle on
early
this
day,
Mosin.
like this?
No,
Oh,
yeah, it's early
dude.
morning, but it's windy as hell. Like, you can hear it, you know?
Hopefully it
The
doesn't
trees
start
are-
raining.
Trees are bending over sideways. I don't know if
If
it's
you
because
may
I'm in
not
the
see
mountains.
the rain,
Yeah, I've seen the
but
rain.
you'll see the wet icon. You've noticed that sometimes you'll start getting wet before the rain actually like activates, like the visual.
Yeah. I'm
I
sick.
hate the rain
I got
as
the
much
germ.
as I hate the dark.
I've got the germ.
Man, you got the HIV.
I do. I got the butt flu.
Dude, you need some Tetra.
I do need some Tetra. I asked you earlier. You said you had
We're
something.
done. I do. I don't want to run across this field.
Yeah, I
to
know.
you
I don't need it
in a high
right now.
pop.
I'm good right now. I'm just watching the tracks. And there was a bush out there on the tracks.
See, and right
between the
behind
trash,
where I'm
it looks
at,
just like a ghillie.
there's
At the split, where they actually splits and goes up north, there's a down bush that sits in the middle of the tracks. Looks just like a sniper. Ghillie suit. Oh, guy in the base.
sitting in the rocks.
Guy in the base.
Oh,
Bass
guy in the
tent.
tents.
He's aggroed. He's right there at the back. He's getting attacked.
Save him. Try and save him. Shoot the zombies.
I tried to.
3 and Q. Come on, man.
You got him? Come on. Oh, get him. I either hit the zombie or I hit him. He's on your side of the tent. He's dead.
Oh, zombies mauled him.
No, the zombie's dead. The guy's still alive. I just shot the zombie for him. He's. I think he ran off. I think he ran out. No, he's still in the base. I'm not gonna fuck with him. He has nothing. He's
See,
running down the road. He's
Joe,
coming
you can.
across the street up here.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna get up in these bushes.
does he look like?
He might
Okay,
come up
does he
here.
look like he's armed?
No, he has nothing.
He might be looking for you to say thanks.
Nah, I doubt that.
Oh, you never know. I would. Actually would have stood there and waved. I would have given
He
you
didn't.
the wave.
He didn't know where I was at.
I still would have looked at the rocks and waved. Not
He
knowing
came
where
up the
you're
road
at.
he came up the road.
To Torovo. He might be coming up that path. Do you have any other weapons but that rifle?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. You have like 5 guns. What am I saying? Once I log in, I'll have a clear view of that whole mountain ridge.
I'm trying to get a
Comes up
look
there,
at
I'll
him.
see him.
I'm looking over here to see. I wish you were already in.
I know. I'm 2 in queue.
I'm trying to check this
Damn
road.
it, man.
I'm trying to check this road down here. But I'm not going to see him if he hits this other road. He came up the road to, you know what I'm talking about? He ran up north,
Mhm.
northern road.
Yeah, the road that curves around the
Yeah.
mountain.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of sitting right here on the edge of it. Yeah, I got like 5 shots in on that goddamn thing, man. I couldn't kill it. I finally dropped it.
Got it though.
Good shot.
You saved that guy's life.
I don't know about that. I think he had the zombie regardless, but it was giving him hell.
Oh, 1 in queue.
Damn it, I can't
Come
see if he's up here or
on.
not. Fuck, man. I see the bottom road. I'm looking off of the edge. I see the bottom road, the windy road, but I don't see the road that comes up here to me. Can you see that road from across over there?
I can see the road from across over here.
I'm just waiting for you to log in. I'm sitting off on the side of it.
That's why it's such a good idea to have a sniper on both sides.
I'd hear him running though, wouldn't I? You can hear him pretty good when he gets close. If I'm sitting on
Popping in now. Loading. Here we go.
it's gonna be too late for you to see him.
Don't say that now.
There it is. I see the road now. There we go. This is the spot I want to be. I'm sitting right over the road on the edge of it where it first comes up. I'd hear him, wouldn't I? You see me on the edge of the rock? I'm just sitting right on the top of the edge of the rock. If you're looking all the way to the left, the farthest left rock, you can see. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay.
I'm looking right now. I'm looking for him. I just don't see him.
Do you see me? You see where I'm sitting on the top rock? If you look all the way to the hill I'm on, if you look all the way to the edge towards the road, I'm sitting on the very tip of it. I don't think he's coming up here.
I see you.
You see me? The road's right under me.
Yep.
Coming up here is
Yep.
right under me. He'd already been up here though. He was coming. Yeah, the last
Yeah, this
eyes.
guy took off into Trovo.
Yeah, the last eyes I had, he ran up that road, but I wouldn't think he would take a right. He didn't have a gun, as far as I could tell. I've
He
got a
didn't actually get to loot the tents either, did he?
I got a SG5 saying with 30 rounds in it, saying he won't pull some shit with me. I just feel funny about sitting on that rock, knowing there's a guy over to my right. You know what I mean?
No, I understand completely. I wouldn't want to sit in that spot either if there was still
I'm gonna go.
a guy
I'm gonna
stalking
go up on
around.
the high rock in the center. See if I can get on this. Oh wow, I can sit above the road. This is awesome. You see me now? Look above the road.
I see you moving around.
You see me up here on this high ass rock? This is a good little spot right
Oh
here.
hell yeah, man!
This is a good.
I see everything.
This is a good spot because if anybody comes up that road, they're not gonna see me, you know. And I got a rock behind me, and I can see the damn base. Yeah, I can still see the base. It just makes a shot maybe 20 yards longer, which is not a big deal. I need a rangefinder, really.
You and me. Oh, I have a rangefinder. I need a battery.
Thing is, I always have them until I need one. You need a sniper kit, really. You really don't need much. A little bit of food, a little bit of water, bullets in the gun, and a rangefinder, and a knife.
I'm pretty decent with my range.
I think
but
snipers only
when
carry
it comes
silenced
to
pistols, right? You just carry a 45 with a silencer on
our boy Craven, we were talking about it last night. He's changed his ways, but he did. He was a ghillie suit, the highest powered rifle, either an SVD or a Mosin,
it.
and a pistol, a silenced pistol.
Are you still in the same spot? You got eyes on the that poor bastard. He was fighting that dude pretty bad. I think the guy thought I was shooting at him.
Well, I'm sure that he's grateful. He's probably realized that you were shooting at the zombie by now. But like I said, if it was me, I would have stopped and waved at the rocks because I would have heard your shots and either got shot in the face waving, and then I would have just left.
Yeah,
Like thanks and see you later.
he booted it out of there quick, man. He didn't stop to wave. He fucking hauled ass out that gate and went straight up the road. It's hard. It's hard with this distance. You know, like I was either gonna hit him or the damn zombie
hmm
because they were right up, in front of each other. So
When we're doing stuff like this, it's good to have guys like Panda and Shay around because they look at all of the posts, and especially Panda. He looks at all the posts that get posted, and if somebody posts snipers at tents, Svet tents,
hmm
or the tents at Tarovo on this server, our server, he'll call it out. Like,
where the
hey,
trouble is, yeah.
somebody, yeah,
Somebody,
like somebody outed us. No, we shot somebody and they posted that we were here. That shit happens.
oh man, I can see the fucking bridge from right here and all the way up the road. This is way better than sitting on the edge of the rock down
That sucks. I wasn't in here because I would have been able to track that guy.
there. Yeah, I was just concerned him trying to run up in here where I was. But now I feel better about it.
Well,
Hold on,
like
hold
you
on,
said,
hold
he
on, hold
didn't
on,
look like he
hold on,
really had anything.
hold on, hold on. I hear bushes rattling. Yeah, that's definitely not the rocks. Man, it sounds like somebody's creeping through the woods.
I'm looking behind you.
You see
I'm
exactly where
watching
I
the
am.
trees behind
It's
you.
to my right here.
I can see exactly where you are. It might be the trees rustling around, but
Man, I definitely hear something. This
I'd
guy,
say that's about 400 meters.
this guy is. If it's the same player trying to track me, I think he's.
But here's the thing: is he's had enough time to go through Torovo, find a gun, and come back up here.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
yeah.
That's the problem with helping people.
Yeah, I didn't put crosshairs on him.
Now, if
There
we
was
were,
one time when I let it
if
fly that I think he moved right into the damn spot.
now if we had Shaybird and the rest of the guys in here, we would have went down the Torovo and looted it out and took all the guns and got rid of, threw them in the pond.
I bet if you clean that pond out, you can find some shit in there. There's probably barrels in
If
there.
shit built up,
That team that would base me and Reese raided. Me and Reese did good, man. We tore the whole damn base, the walls down, and we were trying to find the guns, but we couldn't find the guns. So I'm assuming that they put them in canisters and either buried them or either put them in the pond. You got to have a dry backpack though, or either a dry sack to bury it. Isn't that right?
yeah.
What are those backpacks called you find on the beach? What are they called? The Gorka pack?
You can bury. Here's no. You can bury dry sack, dry bag, and sea chest. That's
Yeah.
it.
And canisters.
You what canisters?
The big drums.
You can't bury those.
You can't. You can drop the You can drop the barrels in water though. I believe. That's what it
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
And you can do that.
But actually burying them, and you have to have a shovel to bury. You can dig up, but you can't. You also use a pickaxe to dig up items.
Gotcha. Yeah, I use a pickaxe to
But you
start
can't
with
bury
because I
items
can
with
dig
a
up
pickaxe.
worms. I dig up worms with a pickaxe when I first start out. That way, if I can't find any food,
I used to carry a pickaxe just because I could dig up stashes with it still. If I couldn't find a shovel, because I wasn't worried about burying stashes, just digging them up.
right. It's so hazy out here. Is it always this hazy, or is that just the sun in my
Nope, it's
scope?
not always hazy. No, it's just the weather right now. It's just humid.
They said they're going to work on the weather as in 4 seasons too, like making it colder on a season. I don't know how they're going to do that, but Russia it gets pretty fucking cold, so they should do it. You know, where the cycle, or make it colder at night.
Well, it is cold. If you take your clothes off, you'll freeze to death.
Is that right? You can't
Oh,
put
yeah.
sweaters on
If you take your
underneath it.
clothes off,
You can't put a sweater on underneath anything, can you?
no.
Unless you live.
But everything has there's hidden stats. You can get on the wiki or a Reddit and look up all the actual stats for all the clothing, like what does the best against ballistics, melee, what
Yeah,
has
yeah.
the best that you won't bleed, or bleeding will stop sooner, or what has the best rating for warmth, because a quilted jacket, a pair of fireman pants, and a baklava with I think a beanie or something on, and I can't remember, wellies or combat boots or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember which shoes it is, but you can actually, your character's heat will go into the yellow, like you'll be warm.
Oh, so you can actually go
But it's
yellow? Like
Yeah, you
yellow?
can go yellow. You can go red. You can overheat yourself.
No shit, I didn't know that. As much as I ran,
You
I
burn
never seen
yourself
it.
alive if you want.
I never saw that before. I didn't know you. I would run a lot. You'd think that you get overheated running. I know this when you're
But it's
sick
so
and
cold.
you eat something, you'll throw up.
Yep.
Like I ate a mushroom because I was sick. Drank some water and threw it up. You know they said they're gonna work really intently. I stay and read it, man, with this game. That's how I found out so much that I know already. But they were talking about the eating raw food right now really doesn't hurt you on Xbox, so they're gonna change it pretty soon where it does. Like on PC,
Eating
this dude on
eating
PC, right?
eating
He ate some
anything
red
with
meat.
bloody hands will.
He ate a piece of raw meat, and then later they got into like a fight with another team, and the guy and his character fucking just passed out because of the raw meat was tainted. Right there in the middle of the gunfight, he just laid down. I can't wait for the update, man. To be honest with you, night vision goggles. You know what I mean? I mean, just no more server hopping. It's going to change the whole dynamics of this game, the way people play it. Because you're going to have to survive through the night. You know what I mean? How can you tell the difference between a headpiece, and a white headpiece, like the light?
You can't until you put a battery in it and turn it on.
Hmm. Red's so much better.
It is. Shay had a red one the other day.
Yeah, I mean you
I
can.
thought it was some idiot with a road flare.
If you could go through the woods with one of those red ones on a lot. You know what I mean? I wouldn't wear a white one at night, but you could damn sure go through the woods with a red one. Be pretty damn.
You know what kills me, Joe?
Mm.
It's fresh spawns. Fresh spawns, the first thing they do is they go into a low pop nighttime server, and the first thing they do is pop that fucking flare and get shot.
I popped the flare in my first game,
I
and I ran up on a dude, and
dude,
they actually invited me into their group. No shit.
nice.
I saw them running down the road, and they had a flare too, so I started chasing them. And that's the guy that talks a lot, though. He carried me over to their base. Like they showed me the Air Force, but the field Air Force on the southwestern side. I couldn't find any guns, and then somebody shot me in the face, a sniper.
Oh, Belota.
Yeah, is that on the southwestern side? That little air base right up.
Yeah, southwest.
Usually there's some pretty good gear there.
Yeah, right off the coast.
Yeah.
You used to be able to find M4s and AKs and shit in there. Then they changed it to they changed it so people weren't picking up top tier weapons right on the coast.
Well, I mean, you at least could put. I wouldn't put an M4 in there. You gotta have to work for that.
You can just like you could go to Green Mountain and or Pavlovo or Zelenogorsk and find that shit off once you get to Belota. So it's not that big of a deal. I don't think they should spawn that close to the coast. You can literally get a spawn diagonal from Belota. That is the furthest spawn down the southern
Western
coast
side.
that you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, the southwestern side of Cherno.
It's right by the.
And it's
lighthouse.
right there.
Yeah.
You can. I don't know how many fresh spawns I've killed that had M4s and AKs just from them going through Belota, and it's like,
I mean, that's
this guy's just gonna
that
shoot
Belota
you.
airstrip is pretty damn big. I mean, to be on this side, I mean, it's not small, but it's not real big, but it's got a lot of looting places that's showing on the map. It's gear too in there, right? Gear and guns, all military grade.
Yeah. There's
a hospital
there's
wing.
all military shit.
The check station's like a hospital kind of, or not the check station, but they're right inside the base. I ran in there, and there was there's a main entrance. Am I thinking about the same one? No, I'm thinking about a different one. Hold on, let me find it. First, where I'm at on PC, I spawned.
There's Crass Airfield too, which is northeast.
That's where I was.
Northeast Airfield.
There's a
Belota Airfield. And
Pavolo,
Northwest Airfield.
Pavolo military base. So I went in the north entrance.
Pavlovo.
Yeah, Pavlovo. I went in the north entrance right there, and there's a hospital in there. I did that on
Yeah, there's a
PC,
hospital.
and it was nighttime, so I got up in one of the towers, and I was trying to wait it out, and finally I tried to hop servers, and it kicked me out on the beach. That was on PC, though. It's so cool on PC, though, man, because all you have to do is just put in the damn mod server, man. You go in, and you know what I mean? It's so fucking easy to get a gun on there. I spawned in at fucking yesterday when I played for 15 minutes. I spawned in at damn. What's the building you got in? Were we in Tizzy or was that No, the first building. You remember we went up there and met you at the north? What's it called? Troitsky. It spawned me right outside of Troitsky, the building that you sat in and over the watched when we went. Me and you and Hal. It spawned me right there behind the building on a modded server. I don't even know how to read the servers. I just hopped in a server where it said good loot. It was a medium pop and it spawned me right behind the damn building. But you know, I guess you think there's a possibility that they'll have it on Xbox where you can actually get a private server? Ever?
I hope so.
That would be sweet. Because you
We've
set
been
the
crying
parameters.
about it for months
you
now.
just you set the parameters. You know what I mean? I mean, and then you're like, this is how you play. Either we're gonna do it this way or this way. And if you don't follow those guidelines, you have to actually put in a application for some of them. That's how they keep out all the riffraff. Like there was one I was reading. They won't let people under 30 years old go in, regardless of anything. Like, because they just don't want kids playing on it.
They don't want kids. They don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that.
I don't blame them.
I play tanks, like World of Tanks, and everybody I play with are like ex-military, retired military, current military, police, SWAT,
Yeah.
sheriff, troopers. They're a bunch of really good guys, but
A lot of them role play. Still do the role play servers.
I think we're about past due for somebody to show up over here. Truly,
Yeah, somebody's coming through in a minute.
with this high of a pop server, somebody should have been shot and killed and tried to
And
run back to their
the
buddies
problem about
through
this
here.
fucking Mosin where I'm sitting, the Mosin damn barrel's so long you can see it sticking out of the top of the rock. You see a Mosin barrel.
I mean, I don't keep nearly as much stuff. Like when I first started playing, I kept a lot of crap like you do, and I don't anymore. I would have enough room to where I could stick that Mosin in my bag,
Yeah, I mean I've got 3 guns
and
in
it
my
would
bag.
be hidden.
Like I've got. I just wanted to use this sub up here because I had a silencer. I want to use the rest of the clips in it. She's got 3 clips that are full, so I just decided to stuff it in my bag. I swear I hear somebody up here again. That's a.
You just hear those trees
that's a
rustling
bird.
around.
That's a bird. Wind slowed down a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you could tell what gave it away last time when the guy popped in was the damn zombies. They get retard down there when somebody's coming through.
Oh, I just saw the zombie go full retard for a second.
Did he? In the middle? Yeah, I don't see anybody. see anybody down there.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet around here.
Let me check the server again. It's still full, bro. There's got to be at least 40 people in here, 45. Half of them are on the coast, and half of them are over the damn military bases. Hey, you think this submachine gun will reach down there? I'd have to hold it real high, wouldn't I? I was looking at the drop from on the other side of the docks. One of these things, man, these bullet drop is fucking ridiculous on these little 9mm on the subs.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I might be able to kill somebody right here with the sub in the base down there, but I'd have to hold it a little high, I think.
It'd take you.
Probably
It
feel like
takes so many
bite.
bullets to do
It'd
that.
Probably feel like a mosquito bite, wouldn't it?
Like I got an itch. You want to go ahead and scratch that for me?
Yeah. I think 2 or 3 in the head might do it though.
A few in the head will hurt them, but I don't even think it'll still. I still don't think it would kill them or even put them down.
What's the percentages on geared players versus freshies coming through here? 70-30?
It's a mixed bag. Yeah, I'd say about that much, 70-30. Because a lot of people, like, you can tell when somebody's come through and they've searched through the town before they came here.
Right. I think I'm going to make that character down south with the VSD. I want to make him like an anti-sniper character. Put him up somewhere and have him looking out for snipers. Funny thing is, shit respawns back into that base every time something's taken out of there and there's no player within 100 meters. It respawns right back in. First gunshot of the day. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the guy popping off the shotgun so who came through the base.
Oh, Joe, I'm gonna have to hop off of here, man.
You got a split?
Yeah, I gotta go to the bank. I gotta cash a check, and then my grandmother's gotta get money out of the bank and stuff.
Okay.
Do some running, but.
All right, I'm gonna actually eat some lunch and look at.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
I'm gonna get some lunch. I'll probably eat about an hour or two. Give me time.
Yeah, something like probably about a couple hours.
All right, I'll check back in with you. I'm gonna get off this rock and log out.
I'm gonna shoot this zombie as soon as he stops moving.
I love this spot right here. I'm gonna get bury my shit right here on this rock. Damn, that's fucking loud.
Ain't that fucking
Fucking loud, man.
308, baby. That thing. Now that sounded nothing like that shotgun, did it? I'm telling you, that was a shotgun.
That's pretty damn loud.
In town like that, it was either a Mosin or a shotgun, and there was an 80% chance it was a shotgun.
Did you get him?
Oh yeah, he's dead. You shoot a zombie almost every time with a Tundra or an LAR, one shot anywhere in the chest or head will drop a zombie.
All right, man. Hey, just message me on Xbox when you get back. I'll be right in front of my PC. I'm gonna do a little more work, get some lunch. All right.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll see you on the flip.
All right, man.